this is the first time that Doja is really showing her natural hair in its natural state in a commercial way. And this speaks volumes because along with the conversation of not being black enough and whatever, 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 Doja Cat. I mean, I don't really have much to say. I wasn't really moved by anything that she previewed. I saw, her viral tweets about no artistic growth. Like, I do kind of agree with, like, somebody said that, like, whatever she's previewing, like, you could find that on any of her albums. Like, somebody was like, how it's just a older version of Agora Hills. I could agree. Okay, I don't really care. I always said that sounds ass. So here's what they said.
Eddie, you looking forward to this? Does this hit at the gym?
Nah, not really.
Like, so wait, Doja's not pop enough for you?
She cool. Like, she's really good at music. She just don't. I don't know, man.
Really?
Something about. I don't know, man. She just don't. Like, she does rap well. Like, she raps well. She does everything musically. She just don't. It seemed off with her in hip hop, man. It's like, yeah, you do the music part. Well, again, it's a conversation we always have. Like, there's rap and then there's hip hop, and Doja can rap, and she can. And we seen the old videos where she's breakdancing. Like, she does the music stuff right, but
you don't like the demonic stuff that threw you off.
The racial chat room showing feet.
Like, back in the day.
Yeah, she don't really. You know what I'm trying to say.
Are we still on that? Like the racist chat room thing? Is that, let me know.
Without trying to say it. So I don't really, she's whatever.
She ain't black enough.
I didn't say that.
She too light skinned.
You can say that. I didn't say that.
Oh. I'm trying to narrow, I'm trying to just get specific.
The same thing people accuse Drake about, she does it more. And we just kind of let it slide.
It's just hard to pin her down. I don't know that I can say I understand who Doja Cat is as a person necessarily. You know what I mean?
When you say she does it more, does what more? The pop stuff? The singing stuff?
Nah, like the accusations of you ain't really in this. You're in this when it's convenient for you.
Ooh. So Doja said, I don't want to stand up for myself in regards to all of these lies being These lies being told, because to be honest, I don't think it'll make a difference. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe it could. I've just learned to let ignorance be and let people learn and use their own discernment. If you watch the news and believe it all, what kind of person does that make you? I'm enough. My music is enough. My word is enough. Everything following is that everything following that is everyone else's problem. Oh, everything following, comma, that is everyone else's problem but mine. You see how important punctuation is. No shade, Doja. That was just one miss. Okay, so this is very complicated because when it comes to identity, like mixed people, they really face a lot, from both sides. You're not white enough, or you're too black, and for us, you're not black enough, or whatever. So I really do feel her pain in this, but everybody, everyone's experience is just different, and it does or it can feel like she dips into the culture when she needs to, but she's really competing on a higher scale. But ignorance. Would you call it ignorance? Well, what is the argument? Is the argument that Doja is not black enough? Number one, that's one argument. Is it that she's not black enough? Number two, is it that she's not hip hop? Those are two different questions. And can we be okay with that? And it's like, not even us, not even hip hop has to be okay with that. Maybe we have, this is our first time with a real pop rapper. So even in taking it outside of the black community, go looking at the Billboard Awards or iHeartRadio Awards, what categories is Doja competing in? Is she competing in? She's normally competing in R&B and winning that over Summer Walker, which is why Summer Walker and her team had something to say a couple of years ago. And so it's this literal in between. And I don't know if we even know how Doja feels about that herself. And her team is probably livid as well. But it's always a first for everything. And maybe it's not wrong because the like intersectionality is literally in everybody, you know? I don't know. Lizzie says, I like Doja. I don't think she gets enough credit in hip hop, but Ice Spice is in the conversations. The argument is a bit of everything, almost saying like she's okay with the music thing, but like a backhanded compliment. Um, I don't know because I like, yeah, she maybe doesn't get her respect in hip hop, and maybe hip hop could probably do better. I don't know. I do feel like people do give Doja her props though, because they do say like Doja can rap, and they say a lot of people say Doja is like one of the best, if not like top two, best female performers out right now. Female rap, and in general, in terms of just like mainstream female artists. Who would you put above her, like other than Beyonce? Like she's got to be at least top five, top three. She's over there because her team knows she's a strong contender for any Black Artist Award. Yeah, you're probably right. Kittens are feeling like they're trying to put Doja down to uplift Doechii. Child. I mean, some people are, like some people are. And maybe my take on that would be sort of doing that as well, because I would say Doechii can do everything that Doja can do. And probably better. Doechii can sing, Doechii can rap, Doechii can perform, Doechii can dance, Doechii can do choreography, Doechii can literally do everything that Doja can do. Doechii compete in hip hop, Doja cannot. That is literally the only difference between them. Literally. So if I'm saying that, okay, I'm gonna give Doechii something over Doja because she's just more hip hop. Like, is that am I contributing to the problem? Or if that's my personal stance, like just on a personal level, if I feel like Doechii is more than Doja, is that a problem? And this is not like I'm not trying to insinuate anything. I'm literally just asking. They're sonically different. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they are too. Yeah, they probably are. But I still just feel, and I don't know. I think we have to see Doechii do a little bit more pop to know for sure, because her pop is a little bit too alternative for me, whereas Doja's pop is more along the lines of bubblegum pop. It's closer to bubblegum pop than Doechii's is, because like Doechii and JT's like alter ego song, like it's okay, it's cool, but I'm not about to be listening to that. Yeah, I don't think it's the easiest thing to listen to. And then Doechii, she got persuasive. Like it's cool, but like I just don't care for those sounds. Like I don't care for those like alternative leading sounds. Like I do like things that are a little bit more closer to like mainstream, or like like mainstream R&B, mainstream hip hop, mainstream pop. Like that's gonna be the sound that I lean more towards rather than going the alternative way. I don't know why. Like I don't care for alternative R&B. Like I don't know. Like I just don't want to listen to it. Like I don't. I don't really care for alternative hip hop, like so it's just like you're not really gonna catch me listening to Doechii. You're not gonna catch me listening to Tyler the Creator. I've never listened to like any of his projects before or anything. Like I'm just not an alternative person. Like even though like I can be pretty niche, I still feel like I lean more towards mainstream sounds, like sounds that would do good in the mainstream, even if it's not mainstream right now or yet. You get it? Okay, I read that. Their voices sound similar to me. Didn't know they had a collab, JT and Doechii. Yes, you did. Will be interesting to see what female rap will look like this year. Doechii will likely release an album. Cardi, Doja, Megan. Child. Like it's but I actually wanted to say something else about Doja. So what do you guys think about her aesthetic for this era? You hate it? I don't know. I mean, like no, like I don't really care for it, because like I like hair, so I don't really like no hair. I like hair. So yeah, like even last era wasn't doing it for me. But the reason I'm like here for this, not what aesthetic, the reason I'm here for this is because this is the first time that Doja is really showing her natural hair in its natural state in a commercial way. And this speaks volumes, because along with the conversation like that we were just talking about, like not being Black enough and whatever, there was always this controversy about her hair. And because I think she had even made some comment about like 4C hair or whatever. And so there's this narrative around Doja that I started to believe as well, because the evidence leans towards that, is that there is some sort of like self-hate there, because you're Blacker than me, you're actually half African, but you know how that shows up, right? You're half African, half white. You not you know you just you look like a white, you know, like you look like a white girl. I can't even say that. It's just like you act white, and that's probably super offensive, you know, to anybody that's mixed. But I'm sorry, I don't know how else to explain it. And the real big thing for me is that like you only date white men, like you never have dated that we've seen like a black man before. So that really tells you that like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna say like it's all the way self-hate, but it's just like that's what you really identify with inside. Okay, so that's, you know, can't relate. I mean, yeah, anyway, so yeah, like this is a big deal because I do think that we all go through different stages in our life where we don't like something about ourselves and then we learn how to like it and stuff like that. And so I think that Doja has been experiencing personal growth for her to be able to show her hair like this. You know, like she dyed it or whatever, and it is obviously style, but this is not something that she would have done 5 years ago. You know, her aesthetic was truly different. And even the last era, you know, in Paint the Town Red and all of those things, she literally went bald. So yeah, she cut off her hair, but she went bald. So we technically weren't really seeing her natural hair, and so we are now. And so I think that this is very cool. You know, I give a lot of props to her because I don't even know if I would be wearing my natural hair if I was like an artist like this and stuff like that. So like that's dope. I think that that's dope, and I think that that represents movement in her personal identity, and that's great. You know, like it's great because it's telling you that, you know, like you can't, I'm not gonna say you can't use the self-hate or whatever a narrative anymore, but like, you know, she's growing, you know, like she's growing and she's evolving. And if anything, that is, it's good to see, you know, even outside of like the racial part of it, but like her look is very, very elevated. Like it just seems like this seems like a portrait, like not even out of the 1800s, because she doesn't look old. The aesthetic isn't old, but it's just whoa, like, you know, like it's high class, it's beautiful, it's shot, it's edited, it's like wow, like, you know, like wow, like this is dope. I would buy this and frame this and hang it on my wall. Not really, but like that's what it's giving. You know, like this is art right here. It kind of feels like I'm looking at the Mona Lisa a little bit. You know, actually, the more that I look at it, like I really appreciate this piece of photography right here. And I don't know shit about photography or really how to edit anything. Like I don't even be knowing like what photographers really do. But like this is beautiful. Like this is a beautiful image. So I love this. I'm most likely not gonna love everything or most things that she wears or whatever, but I definitely wanted to note that, you know, like her natural hair is out. So I think people should appreciate that, you know. So yeah, but we'll see if it is it really evolution or is it once again is she just pandering, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, you know, really, because regardless, like it takes a lot of confidence to do that, you know, especially if that's not how you was feeling you know, back then. So shout out to Doja, and hopefully, I mean, you know, we can hope and predict that there will be better songs on the album that are better than this or whatever. I saw even some fans saying that they hope that this is not a single. So yeah, I would hope so as well. Or I also saw her fans saying that maybe this is like how Attention was. Like Attention was her first single for the last era, but like it wasn't the Paint the Town Red. Like I'm sure I don't know even I don't really care for, I don't like that song, but like Paint the Town Red was the real hit, you know, to me. And so she could be doing that, like warming up with a I forget, a lukewarm single, and then she may come with a smash or whatever. That hope. Let's just fucking hope, you know. But yeah, it's about to get interesting. What do you think about Blackpink? I don't know nothing about none of them Asian groups. I literally can't even tell them apart. They all look the same to me. And yeah, I have nothing to say. I don't listen to any of them. I don't even stop scrolling, bitch. They just all look the same. Sorry. Shout out to Joyanne. If they were Filipino, I would be able to tell them apart, but I'm sorry. Like it's just a lot of work, you know, to be able to like tell them apart. So nothing about them Asian people. I don't know shit. Okay. Wouldn't even be able to tell you if I saw them in the supermarket. That sounds racist. But anyway,